lion or something that's just laying there watching us. We heard it running around and then it dropped down. So we're just gonna keep walking slowly and hopefully it won't come after us. The girls already ran. So we're gonna start making our way. Hello everybody, welcome to Living Tomorrow Today. My name is Julio and greetings from Hot Springs, Arkansas. So we are going to start a new video series that we're just going to call Going Northeast because that's what we're doing. So that's what we decided to name it. And we're also going to create a playlist with all of these videos so that you can easily find them, and if any of them are helpful to you, you know where to go. So if you've been following us, you know that we have been traveling from South Padre Island, which is in deep South Texas, and we made our way toward Houston, and this morning we just left Atlanta State Park, which is near Texarkana. Got some sticks. How do you like being here? Yeah. Put your hair on fire. Well, what do you think of this place, babe?
I like it.
Yeah?
It's one of my favorite places so far.
Why is that?
We haven't been here that long, but the trees. I love the trees. It's really quiet, secluded. There's hardly anybody out here, at least where we are. And
That's probably because it's like late summer, school may have started. That's what's so nice about being out here right now.
yeah.
Traveling at this time of the year is that we get a lot of this to ourselves, or you know, very few people.
And the lake is like right there.
Yeah, right on the other side. We're gonna go there tomorrow.
Go swimming.
Check
but
it out.
This is what I like. I like the woods. I like being out in the woods. I loved the beach, but this has always been home for me.
This is really nice. I love it.
And we have just landed in Hot Springs, Arkansas, where we'll be here for the next couple of days. So our goal is to make it to the Maine area and explore that part of the country because we've never been there. So we thought we would go and do that. So what we're gonna do is make our way toward Maine via DC and explore all that side of the country while we still have a little bit of summer left, and then make our way back south as winter starts to approach. Now, this is our first time doing this, so we'll share with you the route that we take and kind of tell you why we decided to take it. And I know that some of you are going to watch this and be like, why are you going that way? There's a much better way. And the reason is because we don't know any better. This is the first time doing it. So if you do have any recommendations for us, please let us know in the comments. That would be extremely helpful. And if you've never been there, well, then you can probably learn from our mistakes because I have a feeling we're going to make quite a few of them. So the reason we decided to make our way now in mid-August is because we had a few things that we had to do early in the summer. We started in South Padre Island because we had to go to my parents' 40th anniversary. Then we had to visit family in Houston. So we finally did those things, and now we are making our way northeast. We also want to be on this side of the country now because next summer our goal is to travel to Alaska. So obviously we want to be on that side of the country for that trip. Before we left the Houston area, we almost changed our minds about traveling northeast because we started watching other YouTube videos, and other YouTubers were talking about the challenges that exist in traveling to the northeast, like low bridges and narrow roads and bad signage, tolls. So that started to get us a little nervous because we're still new to full-time RVing. We were like, should we already throw this on ourselves already? And we almost talked ourselves into just going west. But we said, you know what, let's just do it. Everybody that mentioned the challenges that they faced also said that it was completely doable, and you just have to plan your routes and do a little bit more research before you make your way. So we said, you know what, let's just do it. I mean, no matter when we go, it's gonna be the first time for us. So we may as well get it out of the way now. Our biggest challenge has been planning our route from Atlanta State Park to Washington, D.C. Some of the challenges that we were trying to overcome were planning a route that wasn't too expensive and didn't go too far off our path. We are using Thousand Trails. I'm going to make a separate video on how Thousand Trails works, but essentially we just want to hop as much as we can all the way to DC and then stay somewhere. And we also had the challenge of the Labor Day weekend coming up, so we wanted to stay somewhere through the Labor Day weekend. That way we don't have to worry about the heavy traffic and everybody that's out on the roads during the holiday weekend. So that was a bit of a challenge as well, finding a place. We did not find a Thousand Trails location through the holiday, so we had to pay for a kind of expensive park, but it is going to be in a great area, so we are excited about that. We will be making a separate video that goes into detail of our entire planning process and how we figured everything out, all the apps that we used, and the hours that it took to get the right plan. Right now I have everything in a Google document outlining our trip, so that's kind of where we are with all of that. So now we are in Hot Springs, Arkansas. This is our first time here, and so far it is really cool. It's really beautiful out here. We've been here for all of maybe 2 or 3 hours, and if you are into water sports or any sort of water activity, this is a place you probably want to visit. If you hear motors behind me, those are not vehicles. Those are jet skis and boats that are going up and down this river. I'm not even sure what river it is. I think it feeds into a very large lake. We'll figure that out later. Like I said, since we just got here and we just set up, Nicole's taking a nap, and everybody just ate, and as soon as the sun starts to go down just a little bit, we're gonna make our way to the historic downtown Hot Springs area and explore all that and see what all these hot springs are all about. There are also some really great trails that we want to hit at the Hot Springs National Forest, and we'll probably do that tomorrow. We chose Hot Springs, Arkansas because we've heard so many good things about it. We wanted to come here and check it out because we knew we were leaving this area, and it was already on the way toward DC, so we figured why not stop and check it out. We were told that we can swim here in the lake. They say this is a swimming area. I see a whole bunch of turtles in there, so I don't know about that, but the water looks good. I don't know, I'm gonna have to go ask and see how many people actually swim here. We have been to, so far, a few of the RV parks we've been to. We've noticed that they had a swimming area near the lake, but they really didn't look that great. This one actually looks pretty good. So I don't know, maybe tomorrow we'll be able to take a dip in here once we find out if we actually can swim. These spots that are behind me are obviously right on the water, as you can tell, and the RV kind of continues back there, and we're on one of the other spots. I think one of these was available, but the reason we didn't get one was because we are, for 2 of the nights that we're here, we're using our Passport America, so that we only have to pay $16 a night here. And if you use Passport America, they don't have spots down here right by the water, which is okay because it actually is kind of loud. But we got a really nice pull-through spot, and I really can't complain about the area that we're in. So when we are visiting a city, kind of like Hot Springs, that has a lot to offer, we try not to get too concerned with the amenities of the park we stay, because we don't think we're going to use them much. But this place, I'm pretty impressed with this location. I don't know why. For some reason, I just thought it wasn't going to be as nice as it is. But I mean, as you can see, they have a great pool. It's nothing huge, but I mean, the pool looks really nice. The staff here is really, really friendly. You know, the park is clean. It's kind of, you know, outdoorsy sort of looking. We do have a kind of a dirt and crushed pad, but there are some available that have concrete, so they have a laundry facility, showers, restrooms, and it's only like 10 minutes from the historic Hot Springs area. So this is a great place, and I know you're probably wondering by now, where are you? Because I've talked about it so much, and I'm not gonna say it because I want you. No, I'm just kidding. We are in Treasure Isle RV Park. So if you are looking for a place to come stay, I would highly recommend this place. Super impressed. It is not a Thousand Trails park, but they do accept Passport America for 2 days. So if you come here for 2 days, you only pay 15 or 16 bucks a night, And if you stay longer than that, then at least 2 of those days you can get pretty cheap. So also, this is something I'll probably start mentioning more in my videos when I'm talking about different places that we're staying at. The internet here is actually pretty good. We use a Verizon hotspot, and we are getting some really fast speeds. So I didn't even have to install my WeBoost antenna. So if that's a concern for you, then this spot is pretty good for that. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and follow us if you have any interest in traveling from Texas to DC and Maine, or if you are just considering becoming a full-time RV family. You can check us out. Our videos start from when we still owned a house and decided to become a full-time family to the point we are right now. As always, I will see you guys at the next one. Bye-bye.